For decades, much of America's attention focused on the coast: New York, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Seattle, Miami. These cities became symbols of opportunity, wealth, technology, and economic growth. But in recent years, another story has quietly been unfolding in the center of the country. A growing number of Americans are turning their attention toward the Midwest. Cities that were once overlooked are suddenly attracting remote workers, young families, startups, and new investment. Places like Columbus, Indianapolis, Cincinnati, Kansas City, Omaha, Minneapolis, Louisville, and Grand Rapids are gaining attention for something increasingly rare in modern America: affordability. So the question is simple: why are affordable Midwest cities rising again? The answer is not just cheaper housing. It is remote work, cost of living pressure, economic diversification, infrastructure, quality of life, demographic shifts, and the changing geography of opportunity in the United States. To understand this trend, you first need to understand how the Midwest changed over time. For much of the 20th century, the Midwest was the industrial heart of America. Factories, manufacturing, steel production, automobile industries, railroads, and logistics networks powered economic growth across the region. Cities like Detroit, Cleveland, Chicago, Milwaukee, and Pittsburgh became major economic centers. But over time, globalization and deindustrialization transformed many Midwest economies. Manufacturing jobs declined, population growth slowed in some areas, and coastal cities increasingly dominated technology, finance, and media industries. For years, many people viewed the Midwest as economically stagnant. But beneath the surface, something important was happening. Many Midwest cities remained affordable while maintaining strong infrastructure, universities, healthcare systems, and transportation networks. Now, those advantages are becoming increasingly valuable. One of the biggest reasons affordable Midwest cities are rising is housing costs. In many coastal cities, housing prices have exploded. Home ownership became difficult even for upper-middle-class workers. Rent surged dramatically. But many Midwest cities still offer relatively affordable homes compared to coastal markets. Families can buy larger houses for a fraction of the cost of cities like San Francisco or New York. This affordability is becoming a major competitive advantage. Another major factor is remote work. For decades, people often had to live near expensive coastal job centers. But remote work changed this equation. A software engineer can now work for a company based in California while living in Ohio or Indiana. This geographic flexibility allows workers to prioritize affordability and lifestyle instead of office proximity. Another key factor is cost of living. Affordable Midwest cities often provide lower costs across multiple categories: housing, utilities, transportation, childcare, and everyday expenses. This allows residents to stretch income further and improve overall financial stability. Another important factor is quality of life. Many Midwest cities offer shorter commutes, less congestion, and more living space. Parks, suburban neighborhoods, good schools, and relatively manageable traffic create appealing environments for families and remote workers. Another major factor is infrastructure. Many Midwest cities were built during earlier industrial growth periods. They already have established roads, utilities, airports, rail systems, and public institutions. This infrastructure creates strong foundations for economic redevelopment. Another key factor is universities and education systems. The Midwest contains major research universities and strong educational institutions. These schools produce skilled workers and support innovation ecosystems. Cities with strong university networks often attract startups and technology investment. Another important factor is economic diversification. Many Midwest cities are no longer dependent on one industry. Healthcare, logistics, insurance, technology, education, advanced manufacturing, and finance all contribute to modern regional economies. This diversification creates greater economic resilience. Another major factor is logistics and geographic positioning. The Midwest sits near the center of the country. This location is highly valuable for transportation and distribution networks. Major highways, rail systems, and airports make many Midwest cities important logistics hubs. Another key factor is migration fatigue from expensive states. Many Americans feel financially exhausted by high-cost coastal living. Affordable Midwest cities offer an alternative path toward homeownership and financial security. For younger families especially, this difference can be life-changing. Another important factor is urban revitalization. Some Midwest downtowns have experienced major redevelopment. Old industrial buildings became apartments, offices, restaurants, and entertainment districts. This creates attractive urban environments at lower prices than major coastal cities. Another major factor is startup expansion. As technology spreads beyond Silicon Valley, startups increasingly consider lower-cost regions. Affordable office space and lower labor costs make Midwest cities attractive for entrepreneurs. Another key factor is demographic stabilization. Some Midwest cities that previously experienced population decline are now seeing renewed growth. Remote workers, immigrants, students, and young professionals are helping stabilize local economies. Another important factor is climate considerations. Compared to some coastal regions, parts of the Midwest face lower risks from hurricanes, wildfires, and extreme coastal flooding. Climate resilience may become increasingly important in long-term migration decisions. Another major factor is cultural change. For years, success in America was strongly associated with moving to expensive coastal cities. But attitudes are shifting. Many people now prioritize affordability, balance, and long-term stability over prestige location alone. Another key factor is political and economic decentralization. The American economy is becoming more geographically distributed. Technology allows businesses and workers to operate across multiple regions. This reduces dependence on a few dominant coastal hubs. Another important factor is family formation. Many people eventually seek larger living spaces, safer neighborhoods, and lower costs when starting families. Affordable Midwest cities often align well with these priorities. Another major factor is sports, entertainment, and cultural growth. Midwest cities increasingly invest in restaurants, music districts, sports infrastructure, and cultural development. This improves lifestyle appeal and urban attractiveness. Another key factor is healthcare expansion. Major hospital systems and medical research centers are large employers across the Midwest. Healthcare industries provide stable economic foundations for many cities. Another important factor is international investment and manufacturing reshoring. As companies reconsider global supply chains, some manufacturing and industrial investment is returning to the United States. The Midwest is well positioned to benefit because of existing industrial infrastructure and transportation access. Looking forward, affordable Midwest cities may become even more important in America's economic future. As coastal affordability problems continue, migration toward lower-cost regions could accelerate. Remote work may further decentralize opportunity. Technology investment could spread more evenly across the country. At the same time, rising popularity could eventually increase housing costs in some Midwest cities as demand grows. The very affordability attracting people today may slowly decline if growth accelerates too rapidly. But the broader trend is clear. The Midwest is no longer simply viewed as America's industrial past. Increasingly, it is being viewed as part of America's economic future. In the end, the rise of affordable Midwest cities reflects a larger transformation happening across the United States. People are rethinking what matters most, not just prestige, but affordability, space, stability, opportunity, and quality of life. And in many cases, the Midwest offers all of those things at a price much of the rest of the country no longer can.